and welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm just going through how I rushed my Clementine costume the night before the convention as always. But I'm basically adding cel shading to the leg warmers along the seams, and that's it. For the cap, I really made it way back, I think last year. But basically I got a plain navy blue cap and cut some white cloth according to the shape of the front panel, and then I just used a hot glue gun to glue it on. I was honestly lazy to do any embroidery, so I just took a thin piece of cardboard, cut it into the shape of the D, and rolled some blue thread along the entire length of it. Then I used a hot glue gun to attach it, and then I just added some cel shading. Also, soft pastel does stain cloth quite well, so I'm just dampening a detail brush and getting some of the pigment off. I'm using a mix of dark brown and reddish brown to create the blood stains on Clementine's cap. I just referred to a screenshot I took of Clementine in the game, and I'm just painting according to that. Now I'm just diluting the color a bit more and dotting it around the blood stain so that it looks like a legitimate splash of blood. At this point I just got lazy and tired, and yeah. Since this cap has been around with Clementine since forever, I couldn't skip on at least weathering it down a bit, so I'm just diluting some grey and dark brown and just painting it on the cap sporadically, but focusing especially in the areas with some cel shading. Now for Clementine's blouse, I really couldn't find anything that's spot on accurate, so I'm gonna just have to make it myself. And so I did it by first outlining some white buttons with a permanent marker. And honestly, if you mess that up, it's no issue. It's a zombie apocalypse, so I just cut some of the collar off of my blouse because I felt like it wasn't that accurate if I had left it on, so I was lazy to cut the rest of the back off, so don't mind that. So basically I cut around 1.5 centimeters down the middle, and then I hot glue gunned one flap down and the 2 buttons on, as well as glued any cut areas so that it doesn't fray. And then after that, I'm just adding some cel shading with reference to some screenshots. Honestly, you don't have to be this detailed, but you could just make it up as you go, and you could definitely go a lot heavier than I did, because I find that it shows up a lot nicer on photos when you go a bit too heavy. And yeah, so basically that's how I did the blouse. I was lazy to weather it down, but you know, it works. And anyway, if you mess up and get some cel shading where it isn't supposed to be, you know, it's a zombie apocalypse, so Okay, I'm not even kidding. At this point in time, I just wanted to get the costume done. So I kind of didn't really do that much with it, with the pants. I just added some cel shading. But what I suggest you do is wear the pants and see where it crinkles and folds, make some marks, and then take it off and build on the intensity later. I find that that's the nicest way to do it. Also, I used body paint here because I didn't want to permanently ruin the pants, so you can use just whatever paint you like. Okay, now for this bit, I'm pretty sure that there's mention of Clementine wearing a watch, but in almost any photo I find of Clementine, you can only really see the band of the watch, not the clock face, so I decided I would go with that, and I was lazy and tired, so basically I cut some foam according to the pattern and added some velcro, and I skipped on cel shading with the red flannel because I didn't think it would show up. But basically that's it. I just wear some boots and get a gun and a grey singlet, and that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope you find it useful. I guess you could use it for Halloween. And anyway, I think I'll see you in my next video. So bye.